Power Rangers has way too many comics. Is that really a problem? Maybe. I believe that's good and bad to having a lot of comics for Power Rangers, but let's discuss more about it in this video. Tokusatsu! Yes everyone, caturteer in the house here and welcome to the Tokusatsu channel. We'll talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Ultraman and all those stuff. And today we'll be talking more about Power Rangers. Yes, specifically about the comics. Alright, so if you're gonna ask me about the comics lore and all, let me tell you that the most I know about the comics is like Lord Drakon. Alright, and like Lord Drakon exists and he's torment all over of a different timeline. That's literally all I know about Lord Drakon. He looks really cool though. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, he looks really cool. And he actually did tempt me to read the comics before, yeah. But one problem I have with trying to read the Lord Drakon comics is I don't know where to start, yeah. I will look at Power Rangers comics, it's like so many comics. I don't know where it's starting. I don't know where it's ending. It's just so difficult to jump into, and I think that's pretty much like, you know, a biggest crux of where I have issues when it comes to the comics. Yes, yeah. There's way too much comics, and on top of that, finding comics in Singapore is actually really difficult, yeah. Like, you know, especially older copies of comics, we really do not have a good there are some really good comic shops in Singapore, yeah. And they're mostly stocking up on Marvel, DC. Even then, when I want to get some Marvel and DC stuff, I can't even find the full collections a lot of times and on here in Singapore. And generally, it's not very accessible when it comes to comics for me. And the thing I'm getting with the comics right now is they're trying to pull this MCU kind of thing where, you know, you have the Power Rangers normal universe, you have the Morphing Grid, you have, like, you know, the interconnected universe. It just feels very Marvel. It feels like they're trying to build a way wider and bigger universe, yeah. And they also like try to explain some of the plot holes and all in the shows. And it feels really... I had the same problem with Marvel where, you know, they now have like so many MCU movies, MCU Disney Plus shows, Disney Plus this and that. At points in that I don't even know what I'm watching when I'm going to a Marvel theater near. And honestly, what do I spend most of my time watching? Oh, following up Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Ultraman. And of course anime. Oh, okay, I mean, yeah, it's very say-so anime, alright? Hey, so it comes to the Power Rangers. If you watched my previous video, I did talk more about I started with MMPR. If you can hear the full details, it's all gonna be in the video. I'm gonna link in the description. And where they are coming into Power Rangers specifically was actually in Once and Always. I mean, there's no denying. I believe Once and Always did bring back a lot of old fans. Yeah. Without a doubt, I think Once and Always is a very good move to bring back a lot of old fans. But when I watched Once and Always, I also felt really lost. Okay, you know they're like collecting the Power Rangers as toys. I have no issues with that, okay? But there's so much about, like, you know, oh, Zordon used his Z-Wave or something. I remember in Power Rangers Space, Zordon's tube was destroyed and he wiped out all evil, yeah. Oh, to me, it was a bit weird. Okay, Rita is back. I mean, and we don't think too much into it. We're just trying to like keep it as a, you know, fan service kind of show. I think it was good. But there's so much talk about the Morphing Grid and all. It kind of like leads me to, do I really want to read the comics after this? Oh, like, I had this like strong urge to read the comics, but I didn't know where to start. Okay, and then I watched Cosmic Fury, okay, and it also led me into the point where, hey, yes, I didn't watch Dino Fury, okay, but at the same time, and it brought up this whole Morphing Masters thing, I also felt like something feels very off. I rather heard about the Morphing Masters being in the comics, which later I did confirm, like, yeah. Somehow the Morphing Masters in the comics and the show look so different. Okay, but at the same time, I was like, what the heck is the Morphing Masters? What is this whole thing? It's like, there's this whole wide universe, there's this whole wide and bigger story that I do not No, I do not understand. Okay, I have watched a couple of YouTube shorts from other YouTubers like Este, who talks a bit about Power Rangers here and there, yeah. But to me, it feels like a very huge there's a huge gap on something that I do not understand, yeah. And I do not know if this is a good or bad thing, but there's a lot of like shows, especially in the Western side, okay, in Hollywood and all, yeah. I love to like tie everything to one big universe, and it's very difficult to keep up, especially as a fan wanting to come back in, yeah. It's actually pretty daunting. It is pretty daunting, yeah. Seeing so much comics, not knowing where to start, yeah. And it's going to be a case of, okay, do I just read this one comic to catch up? Do I just need to read that to catch up, yeah? It's so much, and I couldn't find the exact references, but I have seen certain things in the comics where I saw snippets of the comics here and there online that I didn't really like. And you have like multiple Zords combining into something that doesn't look like what it originally looks like, yeah. The same issue we have like in the Power Rangers 2017 movie, kind of like combination where I can't really piece together the pieces to make the proper Zord, that sort of thing, yeah. So yeah, parts of it, but like, should I go for it? Should I not go for it? I don't know. I'm very lost. If anybody knows where I should start in the comics, okay, yeah, let me know in the comments below, because I'm very lost. Okay. Though if there's anything to do with the comics that I'm really interested in, I saw this Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers floating online recently. I might try my chance in trying to find some of the books, okay, yeah, because this looks so good. This is catching both, like, you know, the Godzilla fangirls out of me and the Power Rangers fangirls out of me attention at the same time. It looks like an amazing collab. I have no idea what it's about, yeah. And as you can see, the comics here are like what, $3.99 each. Well, by then in Singapore, each comic is going to send me about $12. Just letting you know the price difference, okay? And why I also complain why it's a little bit not very accessible, yeah. I mean, if it's $4, I'm pretty willing to just chill out the money, but in Singapore, it's really not that cheap. And that is, yeah, pretty expensive. And so let me know what your thoughts. Is there too much comics? Do you know where to start when it comes to comics, yeah? Do you know where to catch up with the comics, yeah? I honestly have no idea where to start, where to catch up and all, okay? But all I have to say is I feel that the comics have kept the Power Rangers scene alive for a very long time, yeah. And the throughout of shows during a lot of Power Rangers controversy, which I do not want to talk about drama on my channel too much, at least, yeah. Alright, end of the day, I think the comics have kept the blood of Power Rangers going. I'm not too sure if it's capturing the younger fans, okay, yeah. I don't live in the US, so I can't tell, so I'm not sure if it's capturing younger fans or is it just targeting mostly the adults. Alright, but yeah, there's a bit too much comics for me to keep up at the moment, so yeah. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on everything, recommendation for comics, and I'll see you in the next one. Nya nya!